Hey guys, welcome back. This is a video of us wrapping our Tesla Model 3 with the help of my family, Amanda and Ben, and my cousin Jarrell. It was definitely harder than it looks. We ran into a couple of issues, and hopefully this gives you some tips when you're wrapping your own vehicle. So just stay tuned and enjoy. Alright, so we're going to start wrapping the car. We've filled a little bit of the paint chips around the bumpers, and we're going to use 70% isopropyl alcohol to prep the surface, and then we're going to be starting. So after this, I'm just going to be putting the camera on and showing you what we're working on. I'm just going to time-lapse video it so you can see the process and what's going on. So prep's going to be the same with each panel. So some 70% isopropyl alcohol. Then after that, we can get ready to wrap. Alrighty?
미리 말할게 사과는 안 해 아무 말 없이 너 후회하네 다 관심 없잖아 친구야 뭐야 Oh you know what to do 피곤해 그만 오늘은 놔줘 더 이상 반복하기 싫어 또 다 내가 나봐 아마 그래 난 널 미워하나 봐 사랑이 잘 안 돼 떠올려봐도 피부를 부비고 하나 봐도 입술을 맞춰도 참 생각대로 되지 않아 웃긴 것 같아 되돌려보려고 서로 모른 척해도 이제와 우리가 어떻게 다시 사랑 같은 걸 하겠어
Day 2 of wrapping midnight. So this is what we've got done so far. We got the hood done. We started with the hood and gave us that false sense of security and accomplishment. And then the quarter panel was fine. And then we got to this door and I thought it was gonna be easy. But it's not easy. The vinyl, when we were putting it up, bunched up here on the mirror, and oh, it was a pain. Then we got the rear door, which wasn't too bad, and we got this long trim piece. That was day 1. So now we're gonna start day 2. I'm gonna put the camera over here too. Yeah, and the camera actually we ran out of battery yesterday, so we're gonna continue, hopefully getting the front all the way this side and then the trunk. All right?
다섯 번째 미안하단 말이 이제 너에게 지겨운 건지 마지막일 거란 예감이 들어 You know what to do 이건 내가 오늘 하루 종일 그린 저녁은 분명하냐 널 보면 자꾸 네 앞에 내가 보여서 이제 내가 싫어 사랑이 잘 안 돼 떠올려봐도 피부를 부비고 하나 봐도 입술을 맞춰도 참 생각대로 되지 않아 웃긴 것 같아 되돌려보려고 계속 모른 척해도 이제와 우리가 어떻게 다시 사랑 같은 걸 하겠어 어디야
집이야
택시야
집에 거의 다 와가니
아 미안해
어떤 게
그냥 다
들어가
내 지갑 거기 두고 왔어
있잖아 아니야
말해봐
이제 더 사랑하지 않는 것 같아 모른 척해도 이제와 우리가 어떻게 다시 사랑 같은 걸 하겠어. 길었던 겨우내 줄곧 품이 좀 남는 밤새 컷그 속에 나를 쏙 감추고 걸음을 재촉해 걸었어. 그런데 사람들 말이 너만 아직도 왜 그러니 그저서야 둘러본 네 어느새 봄이
손잡고 걸은 사람 하나 없는 내게 달콤한 봄바람이 너무해.
나만 빼고 나 사랑에 빠져봄 노래를 부르고 꽃잎이 피어나는 앞에 살랑거려
다른 얘기가 듣고 싶어 한바탕 휩쓸
Day 3, and it's so much harder than it looks. Wrapping the car is so much harder than it looks. So again, we took videos, battery of the camera ran out. We did the hood. That wasn't too bad. We laid it flat. Again, gave us that false sense of accomplishment that we can do it. These were okay. What we did is we started over down here up on the first side, which gave us a lot of problem when we actually had to move it upwards. So for the next fender, we started here. This is our middle point, and then we call these grooves checkpoints because we could checkpoint over here, and once it's going up and then there's a lot of creases, we could easily pull up and then fix this part. So we would fix the middle first, and when we get here, we can fix anything that's bubbles or any creases that are on this side of the panel from pulling it just until here, so we don't have to mess with this. That actually worked out really well, and that worked out for the doors too, because the first time we did the passenger side door, and this was such a pain. What we did, because we had a straight edge when we got it, so we lined up the vinyl right up here and then tried to go down. That felt like the most logical thing to do, but it wasn't. So that was our mistake. So next door, what we did was we went over here instead and then put it up. And again, these lines served as checkpoints. So once we got all this smoothened out and we went up, and any creases that we had here, all we had to do was peel back right up to the line, stretch, and push it back over here. Same deal with this one. This was our panel, and then these are our checkpoints. Much, much better. These, I thought these would give us a really hard time. This is one piece from here going all the way down there. That is one piece. So what we did is we just cut a whole roll all the way to this side, cut it, made some rough cuts, and from here what we did was we actually based it right here. So we had a long roll going that way and then a big roll going this way. Well, we found that the roll going here, as long as it's not crooked, if it's parallel with the line, you're good. We can roll, it rolled easier, because the first one that we did wasn't quite parallel with the car, so we had to shimmy it around until we got to the very end. So the second time around that we did the car, the big panel, we made sure that we did this first all the way here, and then we kept this one still, the long side still rolled, and then we finished this up and then unrolled it all the way to the end, which worked much better. Thing that really killed us was the back. This rear bumper didn't really want to comply. We wanted to put this one as our base, and then here's checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. So when we were curving it this way, by the time we got here, there was so much bunched up here that I had to cut it and put some, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a seam right down here I had to do the knifeless tape, and I just had to do surgery on it to save it. So eventually that will be rewrapped again, but that gave us a lot of problems. Today we're gonna do the top pillars. Doesn't seem too easy, but again, all of these are really hard. It's not this was the easiest one. We still have the front bumper to do. We already removed the tow hook cover, and we are just going to do the inlays on the front today also. But for now, we're gonna be focused on the pillars. And then, of course, yeah, you can help. Yeah, I got my helper. You'll just help me. All right. So you're gonna hold this up here. That's like
Right here?
Yep.
모를 거야 자기 전 세수한 네 모습이 얼마나 예쁜지 자꾸 거울 보지 마 몸무게 신경 쓰지 마 넌 그냥 그대로 너무 예쁜 girl No makeup yeah No makeup yeah No makeup일 때 제일 예쁜 너
So here we're rewrapping the rear bumper. Well, what we messed up on, we had the seam, so we're gonna rewrap that and make it seamless. The vinyl is really tacked on there. It's really sticky, so we're really pulling it hard. So don't worry about it peeling off. So here we go. So this is the rear bumper. A little bit tricky because there's a lot of lines, a lot of different edges that will be tucked in here, tucked in underneath here because of the reflector lights, tucked in underneath here, and then it wraps around the car this way. So what we're gonna have to do is really stretch that vinyl and then tack it on to the front, and hopefully it's stretched enough so that when we're trying to put this edge over here, especially this one is the most important one, because if you close the trunk, you can actually still see a little bit of the piece over here. So this edge has to be smooth, or else you'll see it from the back. So hopefully it wraps in one piece, but just in case it doesn't, we're gonna put 3M knifeless tape over here. So we're gonna try to wrap it in one piece, and if not, then we're gonna make some slight modifications. All right, ready? I'm gonna start turning this on. So this is where the mistake happened. We had the heat gun on the tray. It was a big piece of vinyl, so we put it up there, and we were, my wife was on the other side, I was on the other side. We were moving it back and forth to have it heated. And then we had to redo it because we had some mess up, and then this happened. Okay. Oh no! It touched the gun.
I knew it.
I have an idea. This will be bad. Move to me, come to me. We're gonna invert it.
What do you mean invert it?
Invert, that way. Yeah, flip it. Okay, now let me, go over here, go there. And then let me go first. Okay. So here, after we flipped it, the damaged part is now on the part of the trunk where we were gonna cut out anyways. So this worked out well. We're just heating it right now to get rid of the wrinkles, and we're gonna put it back on, and this time with the damaged part on top. All right, remember, pull, low, pull. Are you good there? I have a lot here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so it's right up there.
Good save.
사랑 벚꽃 말고
봄 사랑 벚꽃 말고
사랑
right, we got to do the back actually in one piece. No seams, no nothing. It looks really good. Did such a good job. Didn't have to do any seams. All right, now here's for the front bumper. The hard parts of it were definitely we had to do an inlay first. So that means we had to do this inner part right here. So that's why you see a seam right here. We put a seam where the line here would be. So, you know, from afar you really don't see it. And then there's another seam right here on this edge, which again you don't see because if you put a seam on the lines, they get camouflaged. And we popped up this the tow. I guess this is a tow hitch cover, and we wrapped over it, and then we made sure we wrapped around it as well. We saw one person who had his car wrapped, and they just wrapped over this thing. We're like, what? And anyways, the it was harder than I think this or the rear. Those are the hardest, definitely to wrap. But as you can see here, we took a little bit of a shortcut. We ran into that similar issue where we started here and this was our front part and we checkpointed up. But once we got to this side, it was bunching up a lot over here in the middle. So what we had to do was we cut it and put like a V over here so that the bumper is, we left it black. Actually, it looked good. And then I noticed some other people that had their car wrapped, they did this on purpose to have like that aggressive front lip look. So overall, I mean, it was not too bad. So after you put the inlays over here, we just made sure that we kind of wrapped around this way, wrapped here and the back, over here, over to the lights and in the hood. So overall, yeah, overall not too bad. So we're really happy with the outcome of wrapping the whole car. And again, we lost the front bumper video, so I'm taking this again. But this video, we procrastinated so much on this video. We took all the videos and we really got busy. I had a new job. Wife was ramping up at the salon, so. I mean, I believe this is about 2 years old already. And so you get to see what it looks like after a couple years. So really, it's still no bubbling, no nothing. Still looks good. Still hood, everything still looks good. So again, really happy with it. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Man, this is so finally getting put up, and we're just really happy with the wrap. Again, thanks to my wife, my cousin, and my cousin Jarrell, and my son Ben. We all definitely helped out for getting the car wrapped. And I mean, the experience turned out great. We learned a lot, and we started wrapping other cars. That's fun. So that's like a little side hustle, side gig right now, and we enjoy it. Me and the wife enjoy it. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please, if you have any comments, leave a comment down below, and like and subscribe. Thank you so much.